This next one is dedicated to me psychiatrist who's helped me a lot lately, but I haven't seen him for a while, so wherever you are, Dr. Lecter, this one's for you. It's called Guest for Dinner. I'm having a guest for dinner and I met her down the club. The meal won't be nothing fancy because I'm into simple grub. She called at mine at 8:30. She was looking really sweet. She asked me if she looked alright. I said, I'm good enough to eat, with 2 veg and gravy. She go down a treat. She took her coat off and sat down and I fixed her a drink. I got my cookbook out the kitchen and really began to think, should I have the liver, the breast, steak or heart? My mouth began to water and I couldn't wait to start. I slipped a little something in her drink just to knock her out because I really hate it when they try to scream and shout. She was a well-built girl, nice and plump. I'll be dining well for weeks. My freezer will be chock-a-block with all my favourite treats. Now don't think I'm being heartless, feeling I don't care, but have you seen the price of meat now since the last beef scare? Now I don't want to sound a bore to be speaking up for the carnivore, for I know meat is murder and vegetarians are right, but they're also friggin' stringy, as I ate one of them last night. I tell you, I regret it though. I really paid the price. He gave me such a dose of wind it kept me up all night. I tell you, it was agony. I suffered something chronic, but now I see the funny side and I find it quite ironic. You see, this vegetarian talked through his arse, now he's talking through mine, but there's no denying it that he's talking shite this time. But the other guest was something else. She really was a treat, and I'm on to my third helping of her tasty tender meat. I remembered Silence of the Lambs with that lovely recipe. I had her liver with some fava beans and a glass of Chianti. But the only thing I really hate when I'm so full up and stuffed is knowing that I've got to do the bloody washing up. But the pluses outweigh the minuses and I can't really moan. Sometimes I find nice tidbits when I tidy up my home. Can I tell you something funny that really makes me smirk is when I make me butties for me carry out at work. I always bring in plenty for the lads around the place, then I watch them stuff what they think's a bacon butty in their face. Now I'm not being callous, there's a reason for this you see. I'm getting rid of the evidence that might endanger me because I think I've got the perfect crime. I'm sure you must agree. I've got the art of murder down to a very tasty tea.
Hey! Oh, Paul, brilliant. Paul Griffiths.